And hello there, welcome. Welcome. Late night Sudoku. Well, we've been streaming earlier, but today has been, there's like half a little bit ago, has been update. Okay, Rusty. I'm Rusty. I'm gonna get through this frustration. I hope you're going to enjoy some of the gaming we do. Alright. Let's check the game, make sure it's loaded all. It says it is. So, what have we got? Center square, we've got 1, 4. So we need a 5. Looks like this is going to be a 5 because this what, please. We need a 6. Don't know where we're going to get a 6 yet. Got a 7 and an 8. We're going to need a 9. Well, there's a 9 there, so talk that. So this becomes our 9, and this. And we do that around the board a little bit. It looks like we've got a lot of the 9s already filled in. One becomes a 9. I've got 2 possibilities for 9 here and 2 possibilities. Alright, how about 8s? Well, I've got 8 in all 3 of the center row, an 8 in the bottom 2 of the left column, and the openings all the way over there on the left column of that square. Nothing you see here limiting a place place here and here. To say this one's going to be an 8. That still doesn't affect us much over here. It does drop us down to 2 possibilities there, along with the 2 possibilities here. But let's continue on. We'll press 7. So this is going to be a 7. That means 2. There will be a 7. This one here blocking the middle. Over here, I got a 7 blocked here, and nothing assisting locating the others. 7 blocking and further. We know that these 2 is 7, so that doesn't really limit us much. One of them is 7 because of the 2 squares above having a 7 in columns that block, and this square have a 7 that block this one as well if we needed it. We don't, but that means I do have to toss the 7s there, and unfortunately I've got all but 1 7 one cell over here. It can be a 7. Alright, 6. Got a 6 there. So 3 possibilities. Nothing there. 5 possibilities. 4 possibilities over here. Nothing useful here. Or here. Like I've got 4 possibilities here. And nothing useful here. Alright, 5. Alright. I've got these 2 squares have 5s in them. So it could be in here, and we've got a 5 there as well as there, blocking everything except 1. Not 8, 5. Over here, we've got this one is going to be a 5. This is going to be a 5. Complete, that solves the 5. Okay, 4. Okay, this 4, there. These just be 4. I don't know yet. possibilities for 4 here. We do have it all 4 here. We've got 4 here, as well as here. That means that these 4 cells were blocked because of the row matches, and this cell is blocked because this 4 over here. Here we've got possibilities. Here we've got a 4 possibility 1, which means I'm now down to possibilities over here. Anything else? 3 possibilities here, 2 possibilities here. We'll come back and do the marking for individuals in a little bit, because we're almost done with the thing here. And we've got any of these 3 are possible, any or 4 have possibilities. All 4 of these have possibilities. We've got 3 possibilities for 5, and all 4 of them there. Everything up. Okay, right. There, one of these two is going to be a 2. I don't see anything currently blocking any of the others. One of these is going to be a 2. Again, don't see anything limiting those yet. Like if it's 3 possibilities here, 3 possible 2s there, given 1 here, so we're down to 2 possible 2s here. Nothing more useful out of that. How about 1s? We've got a pair of 1s here, a pair of 1s here. 1s here, or over here, and really much implementation here. All right, now let's go for double. So, for example, a 1 here and a 1 here. Over here, I've got nothing in the columns for either of these cells that prevent me from putting 1 there. Here, I've got 2 1s in a column that I can use. Mark 4 1s there, but that's for us. Nope, that's going to be it for 1s. How about 2? I've got a there and here, leaving us these 2 as possible. This 2 block, these 2 leaving possible. This 2 and this 2 mean these 2 are possible. The fact that we are narrowed down there blocks these 2 effectively. This one blocks these 2 deliberately, specifically, and that leaves us with 2 possibilities. And one of these is going to be a 2, and since we've got nothing left in the this column, that makes it a 2, which now turns into a 2, and that's like about it. Clean up that there. All right. Again, we're looking for 2. There are pairs of them. Got a pair here, and that leaves all 4 of these as possibilities. Got these as possible. 2 to 4 possibilities here. 4 possibilities possibilities there. Possibilities here. And 4 possibilities here. So that's going to do it for 3s. I don't have any more or any doubles or any place where I've got just 2 openings for 3. What 4s? We've got 2 possibilities for 4 here. Over here we've got 2 possibilities for 4. And then we've got 3 possibilities. And we're not dealing with 3 possibilities yet. So we got a 5 here. 5's fault. So one of these 2 is going to be 6. This one will be a 6. This one blocks these 2, and that's the only one cell left open. Let's see, possibilities here. Possibilities here. Nothing really narrowing this down. Here, again, nothing really narrowing things down there. Over here. For that matter. All right. Let's look at 7s. We got 7s limited to this column here, so one of these 2 will be a 7. One of these will be a 7. This is a limited column in this square. Over here, I'm not getting anything useful. Here, I've got lots of possible places, but that's blocked down to just possibilities. So, again, we've got 4 possibilities. Here we get 2. So, was 7. And over here, okay, we've got those. All right. Get 8s. Actually, we now have default on it. So we're going to do that, and we get another one here. We get possible 8 here. Probably mark the possible 3 in here. And we can solve this. All right. 8 over here, I've got 3 possibilities. Oh, wait, no, 1 possibility. That's going to be an 8 because I missed this 8 and thought I could have one of these. Okay, this can now no longer be an 8, so it's going to be a 3, and this will be the 8. And it looks like that gives us all the 8s. So 9s are what's next. And there, 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 here, here, here. This one's going to be a 9. And this one's going to be a 9. So 9s are solved. All right. Try the numbers again and see if we get some useful stuff out of them. All right. So this 3 here is neither of these can be 3, so that leaves 2 possibilities for 3 here. That solves this 3 here. Got possibilities for 3 here now. 4 possibilities for 3 here. Let's there's something up here. Well, that can't be 3, and that gives us 3 possibilities. So we're done with the 3s. What's 4? Yeah, we can do 4s now. Okay, this 9 and the 3 that we cycled through left us with this spot being the possibility for 4, is this spot is the possibility. All right, that means we are down to the being of 4, and I believe that makes all of the mark all of the 4. With 5, oh yeah, 5's are already solved. Never mind, let's do 6's. All right, so get a 6 here, leaving us 2 6's here. For possibilities of being over here, I've got possibilities. However, I go down this column here, I see all overfilled except for 1. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, and 9. So this is a 6. We can now clear that. Mark this one. Say that this is a 6. That turns this into a 6. Gives us 2 possibilities here. This one's blocked, so this is a 6. And this becomes a 6. As a result, there's a 2, and in this case, 7. For here, we've got possibilities for 1 now. This 2, and we get a 1 in here. As we got 1s and 3 earmarked, that would suggest that all I've got left is 7. So we'll put 7 there. These 2 possibly become a 7 and nothing else. So that turns that into a 7. Looks like I forgot to clean up this 2 when I filled this one in. And let's see. This 2 is going to be all that's left here. This is not a 2. That isn't either. This is a 2. All right. So 1, 7 here. Looks like this is going to become a 1. What else do I have that needs to go in here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So one of these 2 is going to be a 6. It's going to be 1. That's going to be a 3. This will be a 3. Like this one's going to be a 3. This will be a 3, a 1, a 7, a 1. 7 here, 1, 7, and we finish it out with a 1 down here. All right, hey, that wasn't too bad. Didn't have to go through and mark all of them with every possibility that could be in them. We were able to narrow it down one at a time. The way Sudoku likes to be played, or people like to play Sudoku, and never having more than 2 unknown digits in earmarking spots in any cell. So that's going to do it for this one. I'll get the posting or the puzzle solution posted on BlueSky. You can look me up there, rusty.zcx.cc, and I will be seeing you again.